Okay, so now I need to get this out of the pot into a bowl. Take everything out. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to throw this thing that comes with the pressure cooker down on the bottom. Place the meat in. And some of the stuff. The rest of the meat and its juices. The rest of the veggies. The garlic. Chilies and bay leaf. That cilantro. Now you want to put water in the pressure cooker. There is a line on the side of the pressure cooker. And the directions say that if you fill up the pot, and this would be full because you don't want more than half, it won't cook properly. So that's half of the pressure cooker. There's a line here in the center. If it's less than full, which is half of it, then you would fill it up to that line. But if it is full, you're going to fill it up at that line. Excuse me. These peppers are strong. Okay, so that is full. Now, what we want to do is put the lid on. And I'm going to put this little steamer cap thing on. And this is going to come up to a boil. And this is going to start to rock. And I'm going to show you what it's supposed to look like when it's rocking. And this is going to cook for 45 minutes. Okay? Okay, so here you see it took about 15 minutes for it to start rocking like this. That's because of all the water we put in. If you were cooking something a lot smaller in the pressure cooker, it wouldn't take as long to reach the right temperature. But if anyone wanted to know how to use an old pressure cooker that's not electric, you need to have it rocking like this. And you see here, it's at a medium-high heat. So this is going to stay here for 45 minutes. And once that goes off, I'm going to turn off the heat. And then I'm going to let this stop rocking. What's going to happen after I turn off the heat, it may take about 5 or 10 minutes, but this button popped up when there was enough pressure built inside the pot. So once the pressure goes down and you're able to release it, this little button will fall down all by itself. So once it does that, then we'll open it up and I'll show you what to do next. Okay, so we're back. I was going to show you what it looked like when the button fell on the top there, but my husband came in and started talking about, something smells good. So you guys missed it. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and take these veggies out of here. And those are going to sit with the juices. And the meat is going to go into a separate dish because I'm going to shred that. and then I'll show you what you guys are going to do. Okay, so I pull the meat out, and I have a little bit more vegetable in there and a little bit more meat. It was kind of hard to take the meat out because it's just falling apart. So now what I want to do is take out that bottom part carefully without splashing all over the place. Yay! Alright. I don't know if you guys have ever cooked with one of these, but a tip that I have for you is oil this bottom part before you cook on it. It makes it a lot easier to clean. The last couple of times I actually forgot to oil it, and this seasoning stuff was caked on and really hard to scrape off, but you see it just falls off. So anyways, I'm scraping against the bottom of the pan to get the flavor that we made earlier. I don't know if you guys could see that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let this cool, and then I'm going to blend it up, and then I'm going to strain it to get the seeds and the bay leaf and any pulp out. And look at this meat. And you want to save the juices for something like, if you're going to be using this meat for tamales, you want to save this juice to add to the masa. You want to save the juice to make the chili sauce, or to make the sauce that I use for the wet burrito, or just anything else like a soup or like a spicy sauce or something. You save these juices. You can actually freeze it, but I'm going to let this cool, and then I'm going to blend it, and then I'm going to strain it, and then I'm going to add that to the sauce. But it's not going to be whole. It's not going to be all of it. This is a lot of juice, so I'll have extra. I'll probably only use about a cup of it, but we'll get into that when I make the sauce. Okay, so here you see we have the meat. I'm just going to shred this up with 2 forks. It's very, very tender, so you don't have to do too much to it. I personally like it a little chunky in my burritos, especially since it's so soft. So I'm not going to rip this to shreds, and not too much. That's it. It's pretty simple. When this meat sits here and rests and lets off a lot of steam, you might see it gets a little crispy, a little dry. You could just take it and stir it, so the juices are going to fall to the bottom. But if you feel like there's a lot of juice there in the bottom, I don't know if you guys could see that. If you feel like it's still a little dry, just take some of that extra juice that you saved and just pour it on top, and then mix that up. This would be great for sandwiches too. Okay guys, so I got it shredded up. Like I said, my husband said it smelled good, so he's been dying to try some, so go ahead.
Alright, here we go.
Some. You know what you think.
And get a big piece. Oh, that's good. That's it's cooked good. It's the right texture. What are you making, a burrito out of this?
Oh yeah, this is gonna be for your quesarito tomorrow.
Oh, the quesarito. Okay, okay, yeah.
Lunch, so.
That's right. That's perfect. That's the way how my mom used to make it. So it's right on. It's good. It smells good. Texture's good. I can't wait for my quesarito.
Okay, so so that's it for the meat. We'll come back. It's late. I gotta finish up this has gotta cool and stuff, and it's late, and I gotta blend it. That's gonna be loud. So I'm gonna do this in the morning, and then I'm gonna make a quesarito out of it with all the ingredients: the rice, the meat, the beans and stuff, and you guys will see how that turns out. And my husband will be super excited because he gets to take it to work for lunch tomorrow. So, all right.